We are children of the fall. We live in the ruin of the world that was. It is a hard world, full of radioactive nightmares and strange magic. These are stories of those of us struggling to survive in the badlands that were once Texas. These are Texan tales.
Let's see if we actually all are on live. Let's see if can I hear you?
Hello.
Hello. All right. So before we begin, let's go ahead. If you watched before, you would recognize Dave and Jimmy. Our new player addition to the team is Sam. Hello, Sam.
Hello there.
We are
Happy to be
going to begin at the Chili Pit, a place which is exactly what it sounds. It is a roadside attraction that serves chili out of a great big pot. Um, the three people there that we recognize, the three people of interest, are Jeb and Jan Early. Let's begin by describing Jeb, please. You're muted, sir.
Unacceptable. There we go. Better?
Much.
Excellent. Well, Brother Jeb was a low-down scoundrel who found that dressing like a monk helped him get along while drifting from settlement to settlement. He found that he liked how people treated him, and suddenly what had started as a con became an unexpectedly rewarding lifestyle. And the people of Turnip have accepted him as their spiritual leader, and though it is in some ways hilarious, he's never been happier. And he's taken a special liking to Early because they go to the same barber. So, yeah, we have a special bond, the two of us.
Well, let's then follow up since you've handed off so nicely, like a broadcaster. Have a description of Early.
Curly's always had a talent for growing things, even in places where nothing else grows. He started more farms than he cares to recount, all have fallen to raiders. He decided Turnip would be different. He sends the fields and coaxes his life out of desolate soil. He bought himself a sweet SMG and has been training with it. He won't focus his crops ever again.
And last, but certainly not least, would be Ange.
Of course, and Angie Nu is the rarest of all things, a human that is not mutated. She learned to use that edge that gave her to thrive in a world where everyone wants her for one reason or another. Her needled pistol and steel-toed boots are for people who won't take no for an answer. Life was pretty great until her girlfriend tried to sell her off for parts to pay some debts. Time to find a reliable crew to have her back.
So far, Jeb and Early are the beginnings of that crew. You're making connections. Jeb and Early, you have been making some efforts to explore life as a freelancer beyond Turnip, but today the three of you are celebrating having delivered a load of turnips from Turnip to the markets of Gateway, Gateway being a trade town. You made a decent profit. The people of Turnip cut you in, so you are not unexpectedly.
Uncharacteristically.
Thank you, sir. Uncharacteristically flush. So a place to celebrate would be the Chili Pit. So Bobo comes over with the bowls of chili for you. Bobo is in fact a wolf boy, and plunks a big bowl with some bread and some bread and some cheese next to each of you. You know the drill. Where you might end up like a little sore. You don't have like super pink. Oh, sorry. Looks over at Ange. That was insensitive. It can burn your throat. So just be careful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've heard it all before. Let me eat my food.
And he heads back. There's a 4-armed mutant woman named Case. She is the owner and she's also the main cook. She is constantly fiddling with the big pot. She has a small, one of those portable, like Home Depot collapsible ladder things. And she's always putting new bits of meat, bits of vegetables to rebalance. It's one of those things where it's been boiling away for months. So it's an eternal pot where the theory is it's kept at a high enough temperature that anything that will be nasty and grow is killed. but it does mean that there's chunks of stuff in there that have been there longer, theoretically, than some of you have been alive.
That's a big pot if she needs a stepladder to get to the top
This
of
is
it. That's a cauldron.
very big pot.
It is so you know the video for Screaming Jay Hawkins, put a spell on you, the big stage cauldron in the background. I picture that.
Okay.
Like if you're doing like a Busby Berkeley musical number about cannibals, this would be the pot you'd use.
So this is clearly what feeds like the entire town.
Anybody
Like,
that comes
all the
through,
time.
for sure.
Perfect.
Let's begin with letting you the rest of your party know, because Ange doesn't know, player to player a little bit. Like, what does Jeb bring to a party in terms of, say, trouble was to happen? What would Ange be relying on from Jeb?
From Jeb, Angie would rely on his guns. He's a sure shot, is proven it several times, very quick. Not particularly tech oriented. Do not rely on him for that. But he will defend his party, his friends, his team. Led.
And Early is basically a kind of a farmer in recovery. But you've been what is your main areas of reliability?
Yeah, pretty much surviving in the waste. He's got pretty good skill in it, and he's got a gun to back it up. He's got a pretty good athletics and dodge, and a little bit of scouting ability. Again, he's not much for dealing with people or machines if it's not like simple mechanical farm machine.
So, Ange, what have these people found to be true of you as a party member?
Ange is very good at getting people to do stuff that they may not initially want to do, but still do it for Ange. And if that doesn't work, these boots were made for walking. She's very good at kicking when the talking doesn't work.
Yeah, and you've had a couple of combat type encounters, not just like any kicking. There's definitely training there. You've seen the kick, and it's not the I get really mad, and it's not like the honey please private detective can in a pinch do the knee to the groin. It's trained knee to the groin and boot to the groin.
Mm-hmm.
So very impressive.
Yes. Don't look squishy and pink, not squishy and pink.
Rob comes off the back. He is the other cook. His mutation is he has rubber skin. He also has strange blue eyes with no pupils. He comes out and he checks on you. Is the chili okay today? Case has been leaning on some new peppers, and I'm afraid it's a little
New peppers.
Yeah.
It's got some presence to it, yes, to be sure.
There's a good word. All right, but
There's a bit of kick to it.
Good.
I see what you did there.
That was on purpose.
As you're chatting with the rubber man, the door to the place opens, and in staggers an albino. He full on pink eyes, colorless, pigmentless skin, so almost white, not quite white. There's a particular kind of albino white, but white hair, like no pigment in the hair either, no coloration. He is dressed like a scavenger. So scavengers wear layers. There's a lot of, they're designed by Rob Liefeld, so there's an awful lot of pockets and pouches strapped to things. That's the scavenger way. They almost always have lots of crisscross hobo bags and rope, because it's big into. My model for scavengers was weirdly Rey from the Star Wars movies, because she was a scavenger.
Always have places to put everything you find and be able to carry it without being encumbered.
Exactly. And in NUkED, the other thing they almost always have over the top is a basically like a poncho that's an anti-rad poncho, because they're out there in the wild dealing with this stuff. So those are two of the things you notice about this guy. Third thing is he's staggering. Fourth thing is he has some kind of a case. So it's do y'all know what a pelican case is?
Yeah.
I know Jimmy does. So a pelican case is a high impact, usually waterproof. It's what you put like delicate instruments or photography gear in. It's got a gasket on the inside usually, and you can like literally pound on a table, and you'd have to worry about your microscope breaking. That's a pelican case.
Like you'd put like AI components for a mutant head, for example, yes, okay.
And they're like sensitive, exchanges. It's that fancy kind of case.
He has
completely random example.
He has one handcuffed to his right wrist.
Shit.
Third thing you notice is all the blood coming out of him.
Jeb will leap out of his chair and run over to the guy and help him to a seat.
I will go ahead and make a seat next to him. It's like, no, let's get over here. Come on, friend. Come sit.
He takes in a breath, and pink bubbles come out of his chest.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, Early has seen that before. He sits down. He breathes again, but he doesn't have enough ability to push the breath out to speak, right? He's taking air in, but it's coming out through his lungs. So he can't actually say anything. He's effectively kind of being internally waterboarded. By blood.
Oh,
blood medicine?
Yeah, absolutely. So we can go ahead. Oh, you want to make rolls in this role-playing game? Sure.
Let's do that. Yeah.
Let's do a medicine test. This is going to be, he's not in great shape. So it's going to be against an 11.
I can probably help you, Jeb.
Okay. Well, I've got medicine 1, so it's like.
Well, maybe you should help me.
I'll help you. I'll assist you there, doctor.
As long as you both have training, so you need to have like a dot to the left.
I technically have training in it too.
As long as you have the dot, doesn't matter how many or what your number is. Mm-hmm. So you can, all three of you work on it. So who's doing the roll? Early's making the roll?
Early will make the roll.
Okay. In this particular case, we're going to say the two people helping can help. So that means both Jeb and Ange, you're going to roll 1d12. Then the higher of those two gets swapped in for one of Early's dice.
All right. Let's start with the bright green.
11.
I got 4.
So you said this was against an 11?
Yes, sir.
All right. My medicine's 3, so it's an 8. So I've got a 9, and you've got an 11. I'll replace that 11. So that's two scores.
So that's 2 scores to success. You
trying to like patch him up so he stop leaking air, basically.
So you don't think you can save him, but you think you can plug the leak into the lungs enough to give him a couple of breaths to speak.
I'll do that. I'll grab some rags or something and try to. Okay. Is it gonna hurt?
And as soon as there's as soon as I see if Early's plugged them up a bit, I will go ahead and try to get some information.
So what do you ask him?
I will ask, who are you? What is attached to you? And who wants it from you?
For who did you take it from?
We can make the end in this world much less painful.
No need for a roll, and I'm not going to ask whether or not you use your.
I have a multitude of options.
Yeah, and you don't have to resort to like the hair flip because he's beyond giving a shit. He answers first with his name.
Yeah.
He says he is Lucian.
Lucian.
I'm going to make a roll for him. Endurance save, buddy. Okay. Then he says, I'm late.
Let's go to pet. For an important date. Sorry.
So many volts.
You have my attention, sir.
He reaches over as he's dying and pats one of the many pockets on his coat.
Check it.
Mhm.
There's,
I.
yeah,
Mhm.
folded
Go
up
ahead.
piece of paper, and it is a sketched map that shows a location. You don't think it's far from where you are, and at the bottom is written 2000 V, which is 2000 volts. In case anyone's watching that doesn't know NUkED very well, in the world of NUkED, volts is money. It's because batteries are hard to forge. The little volt number is its value. Coin cell batteries are obviously very popular because they work like coins and are volts. 2000 volts is a lot. Like, that's the kind of funds you'd need to buy an old vehicle or a high-tech weapon. A thing like a gun can be 200 to 500. 2000 is a lot. And he dies.
Does anyone know this guy?
Bobo is horrified. He's hovering, but he keeps his distance. Case finishes. She's still throwing in some onions, but then comes over.
Can I really quickly just try and like lockpick while they're painting? I'm just gonna quietly
for
lockpick
sure.
the thing off of him, just quietly, because I have
So,
that skill.
yes. You can probably get the handcuffs off. There is an inset lock on the case itself that you don't think your lock
I'll
pick
deal
is
with
gonna
that
get.
later.
Right.
Yeah,
So
I'll deal with that later. I just want the case. I'm gonna grab the case and I'm just gonna get it out of public view as quickly as possible.
Disappear it.
Yeah,
And
I am disappearing that thing as quick as I can. Like Jeb robes.
Jeb has seen her do this before, so he's taking center stage and saying, "Does anyone know this guy? Oh, you know, look over here."
So am I going to assume that Ange, like, maybe even has the lockpicks in her hair or something?
Absolutely, either like
So
with
just
in the
pulls them
hair or
down
in
and-
any of her any of her belts. Just like
Yeah.
Mhm,
All right, so that's neatly done. Thing comes off, thing goes away. Jeb is drawing attention. I'm going to need Early to make a awareness check against a 10, please. This can be
All
assisted.
right.
So, general rules thing to chat also. In NUkED, awareness is essentially danger sense. There's a helping others assisting rule that allows people to do that swapping in D12 thing. That requires active cooperation. So when you're reacting, you can almost never assist. There's rare instances where you set it up ahead of time. Like, if this happens, help me do this. In that case, you can do it. But in this case, you're reacting to something you're perceiving. There's no way you can get someone else to help you.
And you said the number was a 10?
It is a 10.
All right. Means I need a 6. So that is 2 scores.
Okay.
Almost 3.
You hear. So, how familiar would you say is Early with the breadth of available weaponry?
If it's something that raiders would typically use, I figured he'd recognize it. Or he might recognize, like, outside of that, he might recognize that sounds like something high tech, but I don't know what. But if it's something that raiders are usually going to have with them,
Right, because
he'll probably recognize it.
A farmer that went and bought a submachine gun. So you don't know what the strange whistling noise is until the explosion rocks the chili ball.
Does anybody hear?
Right, and this is the kind of thing where the camera would do this, right? There's stuff that falls immediately that's burning, and just so those of the viewer would know, that was a rocket launcher sound. So there's the propelled, and then it hit. Early didn't know enough to be able to go duck or whatever. So unfortunately, you heard it, but it was more like, you tracked it like, oh, that's interesting.
What an interesting sound.
What was that?
So at this point, the chili bowl has been hit and is at least a little on fire. What do the three of you do?
Look for people in trouble, get them to safety.
In the room with you
Yes.
is Case, the four-armed mutant, who's basically a middle-aged woman who's got a weird fetish for spicy food, and Bobo the wolf boy. Rob is two B's. Rob is back in the kitchen.
Okay. Is Case and Bobo okay?
They've not been hit by anything. Bobo
Okay.
is freaked out. He's got that 50-yard stare happening. He's kind of panicking. Case is pulling out a wooden cover to cover up the chili pot.
Keep it going.
She's got her priorities. I respect that.
It would
Respect.
It'd be like she's probably actually co-opted a hot tub cover that she got the scavengers to scrounge for her, which is almost the perfect size. So she's rolling that shit. And when you look over, she literally says with almost desperation, "Come on, help me. Don't just stare."
He's pushing over a table towards wherever the new hole is in the building.
Okay.
And get behind the table.
So Early is now down. You've got your little baby out. So you've got some machine gun out.
And if the wolf boy's nearby, he'll drag him down behind something.
That also, given that he's a wolf boy and you're a raccoon person, I think it's also a good shot of you pulling him down behind the table. And Jeb, you're helping the
Heck yeah.
woman.
Got to preserve that national treasure. Yes.
And what are you doing?
Angie, I'm keeping track of that case. Number one priority. And I'm actually, since there was since the guy had there's a coat full of things.
Yeah.
I'm dragging him by the coat behind because there's more shit in there.
So you've not Greyhawked him yet. So
No, we haven't looted him yet.
I didn't know that was a verb.
Oh, yeah. So for Dave and for chat, Greyhawking is an early term from gaming, where it's the stripping a dungeon of everything, including every resellable thing and every copper piece. That became known in the early days of D&D as Greyhawking something.
Yeah.
It's the opposite. It's the mirror of the Monty Hall, which is the putting too much treasure into something. All right. Yeah. As that happens,
and I'm going to take cover.
Boom. Second hit. And Jeb, Case actually goes, yeah, because some crud falls down, but you've covered the pot and saved it from being damaged by the stuff falling. I need Early, just roll a d12 for me. This is a fate roll, so it's not modified by anything. High is good for you, low is funny.
Oh, very funny. Very funny.
I love a 1.
I'm going to need to know a very quick decision. You need to move. Do you pull Bobo with you?
Yes.
Okay. So give me a strength against a 9.
All right. Strength is not my best, but got a little bit of athletics.
9 isn't too bad.
Times 7s. All right. That is all 3.
So exceptional but not crit?
Exceptional but not crit.
So you are physically large enough that the wolf boy is... Raccoon beasties tend to be shorter than wolf beasties, but he's a boy. So I imagine you're roughly the same mass. So you've got your submachine gun on a strap. So you're able to throw that back, pick him up, and move. So you now need to make a... I always forget what my dexterity save is. Is that... what?
Acrobatics?
No, the save.
Oh,
reaction.
Reaction, thank you. I always forget what I named the damn thing. So I'm going to need a reaction against a 10 to get you both out from under the falling chunk of building.
That's a partial.
Okay.
Just one score.
The partial is narratively best because there's a consequence. And I was, just so you know what I was doing mechanically there, if you'd not done as well with the strength, it would have been a higher difficulty and so forth. So you did manage, despite the fact that you're a little raccoon dude, to pull this kid out and get him far enough away that you're only going to take some damage and not just be crushed. You're also not going to be caught underneath it. So what is your ballistic armor?
Ballistic armor on light leathers is 1.
Okay. So you're going to take 1, 2, 4, 6, 3. You're going to take 10 hits and 2 wounds. And then give me a D12 for Bobo.
Bobo got a 9.
Okay, so that's good.
Go,
That
Bobo.
means that early is showing a regrettable heroic streak, because that says to me that you shielded him, so he took barely any damage. And the reason you probably took 2 wounds is you took most of that on your back.
Get your head out of your ass and move, boy.
you cleared the fall, so you're aside from it. Jeb and Ange, you're both not in a collapsed area. You see that Early gets out from where it's collapsed. And you've not had any time, obviously, to Greyhawk the body. Jeb, the thing is in place. What are you gonna do? What's the next step?
Has the rocket explosions blown holes in the walls that we can see outside?
No, because they went. It was from a little bit of a distance, because it did that thing where it does an arc. So the
Ooh.
holes are in the top of the building.
Okay.
So whoever's doing it also knows their shit, right? Because the Commando 80s movie version of the rocket launcher is always a very straight line, but that's pretty close range to get it to do that. As you go longer, it's going to need to arc a little bit, and they obviously knew that. So whatever you're dealing with seems very coordinated.
The whistling sounds came from that way?
I don't think the whistling noises, because you were inside a building, you'd hear that there was, well, give me an awareness against an 11.
Smoke trails, maybe?
Let's see if we can sort
Smoke
that
trail?
out. You didn't
Partial success.
Partial? Okay, partial gives you think it was from the west.
All right.
Holes in the building seem to confirm that.
I don't know if they're going to stop. Let's get out of here. And he points east.
Okay. You need to go out the back door, which is to the north.
That'll work.
Okay, so you're going to try to get the staff to leave with you?
Yep.
All right.
So early, you're going to pull Bobo.
Yeah, kick him in the ass and then pull him because he's not moving.
He is, but he's freaked. Like, so he's kind of staggering and glassy-eyed, but he's not paralyzed. Jeb and Andrew, you taking responsibility for the other 2 people? You get the hell out of there yourselves? What are you going to do?
And just pulling the coat off of the guy and leaving.
Okay.
After I know that after Andrew knows he's that, okay, Early, Jeb, you're getting yourselves, okay, grabbing coats, you're already dead, let's go.
The easiest, most stylish way to do that is to put it on.
Sweet, I'm putting on the coat, grabbing the case, and getting out.
Because you could also do the excellent Matrix. You put the coat on and it, moves around you, right?
Yep. I don't have a coat yet.
This is the right length. It's a little smelly. It would need some work.
It's what isn't smelly in this world.
I was gonna say.
The chili I just ate was smelly.
It's all relative, true.
That was a good smell, though.
And is just leaving, Jeb. And Early is hustling the boy out. What do you do?
Jeb will make sure that Case and Rob get out as well.
Okay. So, who do you think is first out the door, Andrew or Early?
Probably Ange, because Early's
just
picking himself up and dusting himself off.
And I think I have longer legs.
Okay. I can confirm that you have longer legs. I'm going to need an awareness check from Ange against a 10.
Okay, awareness. Okay, and I have 4 for that one. And it's okay. Hey, actual roll. The actual purposeful roll. It was versus a 10.
Yep.
Okay, so I had to hit a 6, so that is 1 success, partial. Or one
Partial.
Score. Yeah.
I will give you that you're about to be fired on. Do you have the one of you has the evasion feat?
I don't have evasion.
Might not have been you. So everyone can
not
evade
me.
though.
That's me.
Okay, if I think I'm going to get, can I just try to just take a dive in a direction?
That would still be evasion because that's the part where you're going to resist the damage. And what that does is mechanically, partially for chat, which is people learning the system, is you are jumping the queue initiative-wise and kind of borrowing from your next turn and saying, I'm dodging, right?
God,
So
sense so.
now I
I'm
need-
gonna get hit.
Give me an evasion test, and against guns, I think that's an 11.
I mean, I have a +4. I have a 4 in evasion, so
Okay, so it's an 11, so you're
Evade.
looking for 7s.
7s. Okay, let's get my jingly dice. Let's see if the jingly dice do better for me. Jingly and rainbows. Okay. So I hit a 7. That is 2 scores.
So that's success.
Yes.
Success means
I got a 7 and 8.
you did exactly what you said. You throw yourself back, and you hear an auto rifle. So burst fire. You take no damage because you successfully evaded. As Jeb is, sorry, I'm juggling windows here. As Jeb is hustling both Bobo and Case out towards the back, you see Ange go, shit, and pull herself back. What do you do?
Tell Rob and Chase to take cover, draw pistols, and back up against the doorway.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Early, do you also just find a defensive place in the room?
Is there any windows pointing out the back at all?
Not directly out the back, but there is a window back in the kitchen.
Just wait a couple rounds. The next mortar shell will take care of that.
If the kitchen's not far, I'll run over there and see if I can look out the window.
I need a notice check against a 10 because there is something
All right.
to be noticed.
Notice against a 10. My notice is somewhere on this sheet. A 4, so I need 6s. That is a partial. Not a good roll.
You notice that the window in the kitchen is broken. You don't think it was broken by either one of the rocket hits because it was in a different room. What do you do?
Quick scan around the kitchen, see if anyone's in here with me.
There is not.
Cool, then I don't have to break it to do suppressing fire out the window.
As you head up to the window, not realizing that what happened is somebody had snuck back there and did the butt of a gun to crack the window, timed with the hit of the rocket launcher so you wouldn't hit it. And the reason for that is so they could toss a grenade in. So as you're walking up to do covering fire out that window, a grenade, we're going to do this one in 3D. Grenade is coming right towards you. Now you have evasion, right?
I do have evade, yeah.
So if you pop the use of that feat, you can do it automatically.
Yeah. I will take the automatic evade to get away from the grenade.
All right. The kitchen explodes.
Oh, this poor kitchen.
And there's flaming chili everywhere.
I thought maybe the pot would
I thought maybe the pot
survive
would be
and
the only
shield.
thing standing.
Well,
Like,
the pot is fine. It's also
Okay.
That's why I was diving behind. It's dive behind the pot.
Yeah. The kitchen is effectively a prep kitchen, right? They have skillets to pre-cook the stuff they're adding to the thing. They have cutting
Okay.
boards. They have the little pantry.
as long as the cauldron survives, we can rebuild.
So far, the cauldron's fine. Also, in a pinch, it would
Kidding?
resist fire. You'd have to
You
get.
could pop inside it real quick.
Probably bulletproof.
I don't want to be next week's chili.
Um,
No
Early
raccoons
chili.
too?
so what are you gonna do?
Go to the kitchen and go, too spicy in there.
Ha. All right.
Smoke rolling off me. And try and take up a defensive mission near the back door. They got grenades too.
So all three of you are now in the main area, just finding places to hide between probable gunfire.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna try to find a way near the doorway so maybe can fire back at some point.
Jeb's sticking his head out, trying to see if he can spot a
Mhm.
target.
Out the front door or the back door?
Back door.
Okay.
Mhm.
Just a quick, oof.
Give me a reaction against an 11.
Oh god.
So that's 7s. Full success.
Okay. So you're able to immediately see that the guy is standing there with the auto rifle opening fire, and pull your head immediately back as we get these cinematic boom, 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 and then kind of gunfire shredding the edge of the door. It's starting to feel to Ange, who maybe probably a bit to Jeb too, like some of this stuff that's causing damage to the building is to get you out to kill you.
No, they're trying to. I'm just gonna look down at the case. Motherfucker.
So you hold the case up.
Probably not in the doorway, but just like they looking at Jeb to the case.
So it has the exact weight of one of those cast iron slide projectors. You know, the kind of the top fed ones.
The big old round, yeah.
I mean, it's roughly the same weight as an old metal body Selectric. I'm being really specific.
Real specific with that one.
I'm not, but I knew you'd know what the weight of that was like.
I got the projector one.
Yeah, okay, good.
My grandparents had one. We're good.
So at this point, Early recognizes one of these noises. There is a whoosh that a flamethrower makes that is unlike anything else. So outside, this is from the east. You hear, and then you see the light caused by the fire belching through the hole.
Oh, hell, they're starting a barbecue.
And points to the case, points outside.
Without even knowing what. And she's going to very, just like. And I will just throw it out the door. I'm gonna watch and see what they do. I want to see.
The idea, Mike,
That's bait. Yeah. That's bait now.
Is that's bait,
Oh, yeah.
and hopefully it'll draw the eye. Jeb's gonna roll out and try and take out the guy with the auto rifle.
Give
In a
me
split.
a fate roll. Low means I shoot at the case without thinking. High means there's a good chance this goes down like you're hoping.
Who's rolling?
You. D12.
Your plan.
Plan.
It's a good plan. So the guy is really wired. So when it comes out, he goes, oh, and he shoots.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna make a roll here.
Is the case bulletproof? Please let the case be bulletproof. Please.
So legal has told me I have to say it's bullet resistant.
Resistant, of course.
I have hit it. I'm gonna need another D12 from Mighty Dave about the disposition of the case.
Did it?
Oh, on the table.
Burn that die.
The case
Separate die. I mean, I've only got so many.
is hit solidly and splits open in the air. A complex-looking, potentially fragile mechanical device with arms and suction cups falls to the ground. I need a third D12 from Dave.
Oh
Okay,
my
again,
god.
This is the third dice. All right, the other two have been retired.
Let's see if you can hit 3 out of 5. It was almost in order, dude. It falls. You hear like a crack, and something breaks. It doesn't shatter in a million pieces, but apparently what was in there is some kind of complex device, which is down on the ground, and like an arm is sitting weird. However,
was a complex device.
Give me the acrobatics against a 9.
Acrobatics.
Yes.
I
heard a roll.
Got it.
And he's just looking at this whole thing in horror.
So Sam, it took me a minute to parse what Raider meant. Because we're playing NUkED, and Raiders are part of the game. So I thought you were celebrating the people that raided settlements.
Yeah, totally. That's totally and
Raiders.
secretly
Raiders,
a raider the whole time.
Okay, so you're able to do the roll. So now go ahead and make your attack. This is going to be here.
To be clear, I did not get a single success.
Oh, you flubbed?
I did not roll a 1 anywhere, but I did not get a single
You
success.
didn't hurt yourself.
I didn't hurt
A
myself,
failure.
but it just kind of leapt out and landed on my belly. And it's like, wait, this is not what I had in mind.
Was this your plan?
All right. Okay, Ian nuked. The round one is a narrative round. The two of you are back in the building to receive. You didn't have anything set up to attack. So the only person the first round that could attack was Jeb. I had a held action. I used it. So we're going to go to a normal round. So everybody roll d10 plus your speed. We're going to go to initiative.
Okay. 11.
14.
18.
Okay. Early.
I'm left in shock about what the fuck Jeb just asked me to do. What the fuck?
Well, I mean, you had to do it, or you couldn't have done whatever that was. Early, you're up.
All right. So I saw all this go down.
Yeah.
Is the guy at the back now trying to figure out what he just shot? Is he like still focusing on that?
Oh no, he's gonna probably try to kill Jeb, but you act faster.
Oh, so he's looking at Jeb.
Well, Jeb was right there. He just did an acrobatics and went like ta-da and didn't shoot.
All right.
It's almost like you said, and murder me.
All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and scramble on out.
Okay.
Opposite of Jeb and do some covering fire as I, roll out to try to get him to duck down and not shoot at Jeb.
All right. So covering fire is a feat, just so in case people don't know. So if somebody tries to move into that area or fire at Jeb, Early has effectively a held action with benefits. So you come out and you're totally done with that. All right. So then I heard a 15.
14.
14. Jeb, you're up.
Yep.
Early's got your back.
Sweet. 2 shots. Dual shot to the guy.
Okay. He's defense 11.
Okay. Near
Near, yes.
6s. Apparently, the guns got fumbled in a botched acrobatics check,
Oh
and yeah.
Stuck in the holster.
I get 2 shots though, right? 2 shots for dual shot.
Yeah, but I believe that has to be exceptional, and if you didn't do it, neither hits.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, you didn't get a botch, did you?
No botch.
Okay,
Just
because that would be because I don't think you're a guns. Well, maybe you're a gunslinger. I don't remember if you have that thing.
I don't have gunslinger. I've got dual shot and sure shot.
All right, so, Ange, I am slightly faster than you, which is alarming.
Awesome.
I
didn't roll
try
great.
to shoot Jeb, who is obviously desperately trying to
Having a bad time.
juggling the 2 pistols, and however, Early, you can then use the covering fire to try to end this.
All right. Can I use the burst fire with the covering fire?
I don't remember. I'm not going to look it up, so we'll say yes.
Okay. I will do that. I did not roll any 12s, so the burst fire doesn't come into the disadvantage doesn't come into play. What's his defense?
11.
11. So I need 7s. That is a partial, which becomes a full success with a burst fire.
Yeah, he's got the line duster of a professional. These people are the kind of people that Jeb back in the day would have maybe worked for, and Ange has run with from time to time. This is all kind of new to Early. So his armor against firearms is 2.
All right. Well, that is 48 plus an extra one. So that is 17.
Okay. So the other thing you're not going to want to hear is that he has an armor plate in that thing. So that cuts it down to 7 points. But you do see the characteristic powder coming out from underneath his chest plate as you destroy the ceramic panel he has in there. Okay. Ange, you see that also. Like, dude clearly knows what he's doing, is armed and armored to bear.
That one needs to be taken down immediately.
Yes, ma'am.
Right now, immediately. So I'm going to go ahead and Jeb, you're having a bad time. I'm going to just step right in front of Jeb, just like, get your shit together, man. And I'm going to hold up my my gun, and I am going to fire.
I'm going to narratively offer that Jeb's kind of drunk.
That must be it.
Must be it.
He
Must be
explains
it.
it, and you were celebrating. So I think when we go back and edit this early part of the scene, there were some cervezas next to the chili.
Cerveza, por favor.
All right. So trying to hit. So I hit.
And their defense is 11.
11. Okay, and I have 4
now,
on this.
Are you using your martial arts or your blade? What are you using?
I'm using the flechette gun because they're near. I'm guessing they're not unless he's.
Near. They're near.
I mean, he's near. Okay, so yeah, it's same thing.
The flechette gun is going to be great because that.
It's 2d12.
And the pierce goes
piercing.
through 1 point of his. Yep. So.
Oh yeah, I looked at them. I was like, yeah, this one's going to be good for this. So, this one's going to be better.
On with this one.
Yeah.
I like d12s. Okay.
I literally I don't
yeah,
show up camera. I have a d12 tattoo.
Yeah, but 2 successes or two to score, so full success.
That's a perfect. And normally he would have 2 points, but only 1 because of the piercing. So only 1 point of armor from each die.
1 point of armor. So let's see if the jingles will do it.
If Jeb or Early has seen that she has that relic, like a flechette, a needler pistol is very rare. It's effectively a nuked magic item.
Yeah.
Like it's ultra attack.
Fancy gun.
Wait, Sam the cosplayer had a gun handy?
What? And it's totally not Tiny Beast from Final Fantasy X-2. Totally not. It's totally not runes that are in Albed. It's fine. So -1 to each, so it's a 11, so it's a 12 total.
Wow, good. And he's already taken a few from Early. He is bleeding. Like that hits him probably between the ribs. He's bleeding. I use green, yellow, red. Green, he has most of his hit points. Yellow, he looks wounded. He's taken about half. Red, another decent hit, and he's going to go down. He is now yellow, which means, again, badass enough that he's taken a couple of hits and is still operational.
All right.
So at this point, you hear...
Yeah. Actually, could I... sorry. Could I essentially move a little bit towards the delicate device? Could I get a little closer to that?
You have, in a round, you've got 1 complex action and 2 simple actions. You probably used 1 simple to maneuver to get the shot, complex to shoot. You could then use the other simple to do literally a maneuver, which is what's called half field. So you can go half the battlefield. So you can easily go up to the broken whatever the fuck typewriter.
I'm going up to the broken whatever the fuck.
You don't have any tech skills, right?
Nope.
Okay.
I just know it's worth a lot.
If you have an X, it means you can't even make that roll. So
no, I cannot make that roll at all.
If you were technically minded, you could look down. I might give you a chance to figure out what it was and how badly it was broken. But you look and think, oh, it's technology.
Someone will pay money for that.
Right. But it will take more than
less now
to pick it up. You'll need like a complex action to properly stash it.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna stand over it. And then just let my aura.
So at the bottom of the round, there's a kick, and the door opens, and the guy with the flamethrower comes in.
Fine.
And he has a fire suit. He's got, I forget what they're called. It's literally a fireman coat. So he's wearing fire protection. He also has the heavy gloves, and he's got a flamethrower, and he's got a thing with a faceplate. So he's properly, which is a rare thing in this environment, properly equipped to be using something like this. And he has the large tank on his back. So it's a little like those flamer stormtroopers. And he's not attacking yet. He's not gotten that action. He's about to flame the room. The round goes back around to Early.
Well, it's outside and can't see that, right?
Give me a D12. We're not using miniatures or anything, so this is just for random line of sight.
7.
Yeah.
Nice and middle.
You can
I can see
look
it.
over your shoulder back to the door and you see him.
Where are the? Do I see where the staff is?
They're still inside.
But they're near the back door because Jeb had taken them to that area and they had just
Okay.
moved to the side. So you're all kind of in that back area where, honestly, this is where if this was a nightclub or a small restaurant, you would take deliveries. There's that little almost foyer area where you would take in like the stacks of Red Bulls and they get piled. That's that area. And the two people that are the staff are cowering in that area.
All right. I'm going to work on clearing the exit then. I'm going to, there's a bush or any sort of cover or anything out here. Run over to it.
There's garbage
Again.
can. I mean,
Yep, run over behind a garbage can.
I mean, are you aware of like the?
I know what it looks like.
Gosh, Panda.
So the raccoon man takes shelter behind the garbage can.
No species stereotypes happening here.
Perfect.
And I will do another round of auto fire with the guy.
Yeah, he's wounded. If you roll better than Dave,
That's not hard.
Bar's kind of low.
Yeah.
It's fine though. His character is drunk. We've explained it. It's all good. Again, the guy is good. His defense is 11.
11. So that means I need an 8. So that is, wait, no. 7. All right. That's still a partial, but that's a success for an auto fire.
Gotta love burst fire. So
A burst fire.
for Chad, and if you're learning the system, burst fire can be used on any weapon that says auto. And the downside is if you get a 12, the thing breaks, it locks up. So you're in danger to get misfires and things like that. But the upside is because you're burst firing, your partial successes become full successes. Because you're not just shooting one bullet.
And what's his armor against mine?
2.
2, so minus 10.
No,
Or 5.
the ablative is gone. So
Okay.
you're subtracting 2 from each die.
Yeah, 2 from each die. So that's, I get 23 damage, so minus 5 dice is 10, so 13.
He goes down. And you have movement left.
I will dart over to his position.
Okay. Make a notice check.
All right. Notice is a 4. So that is going to be against what number?
9.
9. So that's a success. It's 2 scores.
You hear from around his neck, and this is rare in the environment, a little bit of tech thing. The bombs kind of fucked the electromagnetic wavelengths of the world. So things like radio communication, telecommunications became really rough. I mean, obviously the satellites are down, but my dad was a radio engineer. Radio wavelengths are weird. They just are. We're just barely understanding how they work. And once you drop a bunch of nukes on them, it goes even beyond EMP. You get unpredictable nonsense. However, this guy has the die-hard radio thing, and you hear Jackson's down, close in.
What do y'all want?
So Early just looks puzzled. All right, Jeb, what do? You see Early is staring at the basically dead body like, what the hell?
And is Jeb aware of the flamethrower guy in the
Yeah, you saw him. The noise of him kicking in the door caused him to look over, and he saw the guy standing there.
Got it. So Jeb's sitting there, it's like Angie runs over to the thing over there, and he's got that good shot. Oh hell no! And sure shot on the
Nice.
on the flamethrower guy.
Okay, so he only has 1 point of firearm defense from that jacket thing. It's much better against, fire.
Okay, good. Not so good against lead, is it?
Not really, no.
That's a little better. -1 on each dice, so that's 7 and 5, so 12.
Okay. That takes him almost exactly to yellow. So you hit him, he's bleeding, he's wounded, and the camera tracks as he turns the flamethrower directly at you. Ange, you are faster than this guy. The other guy is faster than you, but you're faster than Flamethrower Boy. And Early has cleared the back door. What do you do?
Well, other guy's dead.
Well,
Don't need to worry.
If you use your complex action, you could scoop up the thingy and put it in one of your bags.
I could. Yeah, I am selfish. I am like, no, I'm not going to go in there to help people first. I am going to pick up the machine, and I am going to shove it, and then I will absolutely move towards can I move towards the back door, and can I yell at the guy?
So you're going to go sort of back in.
Just into the doorway.
I'm going to give Ange, I'm going to say the GM Guild says I need to make the following clear. This was a coordinated attack that was directed to cause you enough trouble to get you out of there to murder you. You are choosing to re-enter the kill zone. True? I have to say, the GM's Guild is very specific. I have to say, are you sure?
Oh, I got it. Is there anyone else out that I can see outside? Is there anyone else around? Is there anyone else?
Notice check
around?
Against a 12.
All right. Against a 12. What's my notice? My notice is not that bad. Just barely missed. I needed an 8. I got 2 7s. So I got nothing.
No, seems fine.
No, seems fine. Seems it's
clear. The scope is clear.
I don't see any more threats outside.
No.
I didn't hear the radio inside.
No.
Right? Did I hear that?
Nope.
No.
It's like a throat mic radio thing, so that you would only hear within a few feet.
Then is Jeb still? Jeb and Early are both outside.
Jeb is basically in that doorway, and he's firing on Flamethrower Guy.
All right, I am going next to Jeb because if he's firing at someone, I got to see at least who he's firing on.
Okay.
And what the situation is. I'm not walking inside. I'm going to the doorway. That's what I was going to do in the first place. I was going to go to the doorway.
You're now standing in the doorway, realizing you're standing in. So if this was Solid Snake, you'd see, where the flamethrower cone would be, because you see it training over the doorway you're now standing in.
Oh no! I probably don't have the ability to grab it today, but you see Angie's arm moving as I know the flame's gonna hit us.
So
apparently Jeb's not the only one who's a little tipsy.
So you get a complex action and 2 simple actions. You use the complex to pick up the what's it. Use the simple to move into the doorway, and then see, oh shit, you have a complex. You could move back.
I have a simple I could move back. I was like, nope. I grab Jeb if I could, but I don't know if I can.
This is the same choice that Early faced.
Yeah.
There will be rolls involved, but you could be like, okay, my drunken friend, and you could pull him with you. That would normally be, here's another thing. You could do, there's a mechanic in NUkED called the big moment. You could use your big moment to pull him automatically.
I didn't know that was a mechanic. I don't want Jeb to die.
Oh, that's.
We may have just gotten to know each other, but I don't want you to get hit by fire.
Hang on, I'm affected by. She doesn't want him to. Yeah, okay.
Well, I don't want him to die. He's useful.
He's not necessarily like a paragon of virtue. But we've achieved. I'd rather not see you burned like a steak at Sizzler.
In front of me.
I'd rather that not happen. So yeah, I will grab him and try to drag him back with me. Just like, oh shit! Just like put an arm around and dive.
I'm now going to go slightly into narrative here. Is the goal here of the three PCs being followed by the staff to flee or to try to fight and defeat the attackers?
Riley was trying to clear an exit for people.
Jeb was trying to get the fuck out of there.
I think this is going to be a pick up our shit and run.
All right. So I'm going to need, because
We have the important shit.
Sam has not been given the chance to do this in the campaign yet.
Oh boy.
Roll a d12. Give me a fate roll as you run away from the burning chili bowl.
Oh boy. Okay, let's pick a spicy one. Okay, let's pick a very spicy one. This one looks spicy. This one's big and heavy. 10.
So the camera pulls back. What the party does not see, but again, narratively speaking, or if this was a movie, you would see a close-up of the goblin that Angie did not spot. He's dressed like a French revolutionary, and he has a double bandolier of grenades. And we get close enough to hear when his radio says, he says to the radio, take him out. And you hear, no, let him go. All right, we're going to do a 3-minute, give or take, bio break. Then we'll come back to part 2 and figure out what the fudge.
Fuck is this shit, man?
All right,
Exactly.
we will be back presently.
Back at 3.
Oh, wretched dice roll.
I will be right back.
And we're back. All right, we are cutting to another scene. Our three protagonists, I was going to say heroes, but I didn't want to overstate a point.
Hey now.
I mean, nice moment with early on. But, our three protagonists are in aforementioned Gateway. Gateway is a trade hub. It is a crossroads. You had gone there to get someplace safe. The staff of the Chili Bowl is elsewhere in town, and they are hole up and they are safe. You have come to the offices, which is basically it's the back of an old SUV that is then, the top was then made with poles into, it's basically like a market stall based out of a SUV. And guy working it is a fellow named Packard. Packard is a tech. So I would assume that you are someone that Angie knows.
Yeah,
And,
definitely connected.
Friend of Angie's.
I know a guy.
He is very interested in the contents of your pants. He's not awful about it, so he's not to the point where it's like, what you get for your troubles is my boot. But it's pretty clear you made the mistake early on. There's a
Flirted
thing
with him one fucking time.
Yep, there's a mechanical advantage that people that are pre-gen, so that are fully human, it's like the Monty Python, they don't have shit in them thing. They get the right glamour light, so if they're willing to be a little flirty, they get mechanical advantages. And you use that exactly right, Sam. You flirted a couple times, and he's like, he fell in love with the stripper, right?
Yeah, he did exactly.
And he didn't know better, and he's not a terrible guy. So you still
he's kind of nice about it. He's not gross about it. So
he's not wearing sweatpants to the club because you bounce them. So he looks over your device, Miss New. This is in fact valuable, and I could fix it. It's not like broken in a serious way. You see these suction cups here? They're to hold it to something, and then this here, it's like like you'd have for a sonogram. I think this is for opening safes.
So, like an automatic fancy lockpick kind of thing?
It would only work on certain kinds of safes because it doesn't have anything on here that would mechanically turn physical things. But if it was open on the inside, it could turn them magnetically. On a certain kind of safe, they were popular among high-end corpos because usually only on the surface you'd get your a fingerprint or eye scanner, and then nothing else. It's not like a big safe with a turning wheel. This would help.
Yeah, it'd be like one of those electronic ones they use the I have lore. Yeah.
But so you would know.
And Angie knows exactly what they're talking. Exactly.
The Reynolds 130. Yeah.
Exactly.
So, you would know it's for those guys to have something that's like black box technology you never have to think about, and it's a high-end one because normally the downside in the real world, I'm addicted to the lockpicking wire, so I know far too much about this because I find it absolutely fascinating.
Love it.
The downside of those is they're really shit. So to get one that's actually also good, that has the biometrics and also is transparent, is you would need something to bypass that. And this thing is apparently to do that. It would then operate the internal things magnetically and electronically and get you in.
There can't be very many of these safes still functioning around, can there?
Did you show him the piece of paper with the map?
I have not. I would not. No. I would not have shown him the piece of paper.
Do any of you have any kind of special skill that would give you an awareness of like the area beyond landlore? Landlore is like, where do I get food and shelter?
Streetwise?
Streetwise?
I think the two of you could have used Streetwise to also check with people in Gateway, without giving away your shit, right?
Mhm.
That location is in the New Eden Execuplex. So it is literally a gated community ring of mini mansions, all identical, which would be exactly the kind of place where a
Super
high-end
rich.
corporal. So this looks like this place, this thing that you have would be to get in a safe in the building that's marked on the
Mhm.
map.
And to be clear, this place is in ruins,
Mhm.
right? It's not habitated.
You don't know for sure, because the weird thing about the world of
Mhm.
NUkED is because the bombs did fall, and it's also theorized that there were also biologics that launched at the same time. A lot of areas, there's actually areas called desolation, where things were pulverized to a red sand, like a desert. And the rumor, which is obviously scientifically nonsense, is that it's red because of all the dead bodies. But it's literally like a demolished desert. But other areas are damn near untouched. There's a city called Hell in the midst of what used to be Dallas. And Hell is mostly untouched, except for the maniacs, more than now, that are running the street and kind of run the place. So you don't know. It is possible to run into somebody ran into a fast food franchise that was operating with a robot in completely pristine condition. It had somehow just not been hit. So you don't know.
Right. Point of reference,
Mhm.
Jeb is pounding all of Packard's coffee and just drinking that shit down.
Mhm. I will say, Angie is going to go ahead and just continue kind of just. Angie's going to geek out with him about like old school safes for a little bit, kind of lose the trail about the wondering where it might be. I'm going to go use maybe fast talk if I need to.
Yeah, it's a good. Yeah. I love that feat.
Mhm.
So fast talk is a thing where,
Spinning webs of bullshit.
so that the player doesn't have to jibber jabber, you can just evoke the feat, and she
Mhm.
just starts. God, did you
I will
see?
go off like Parker from Leverage or something. Just
Did you see the SNL bit about the girl you wish you didn't start up a conversation with in the club?
I am that girl.
So, so the thing is, you can literally, and again, I worked as a photographer at a strip club for a while, and the ability of the girls who knew their business to just be like, "Oh, engineer, that's fascinating," and just engage and just mirror back and keep the rhythm going was astounding. Um, so you do
It's
that,
a
and you
skill we
get him,
learn. Mhm.
you get him to talk security tech. He's happy
Mhm.
to because he's talking to you,
Yeah.
and he is,
Yep.
yeah.
I'll let them think that I'm not actively flirting. I'm fully geek talking. But
Oh, I think
that's even worse, I think.
yeah, I think
So,
the worst thing,
You
Angie,
shared a
here is
moment.
to this guy you absolutely are flirting.
I, Angie is going to attempt to absorb some knowledge. It's probably not going to stick. I'm going to attempt to absorb. So maybe when we come up, so I know, what exactly to look for when we're looking for
Jeb,
the thing,
given this
maybe.
guy's vibe and what he has access to, what you're using is essentially a repaired Nespresso, where he's filling the cups because obviously there are no cups anymore. But even now, they have things that are filters that are
Yeah.
refillable pods. So he's using a ridiculous high end pod machine. We know
Okay.
that in the world of the fallen land, you should be using a French press for God's sake. Why the hell are you doing anything else? Um,
At this point, beggars can't be choosers.
Mm-hmm.
well, he's very
So,
impressed with the fact that he has this. It makes a big show out of.
sure. And
So the party now knows. There's a note that says 2,000 volts on that little napkin map. You know where that is. You now are in possession of assuming Ange throws down a couple of bucks and bats her eyelids.
I will absolutely. I have pocket change. I don't technically have to throw down anything.
Yeah. Because you jarred something loose.
We'll
You
get
didn't roll
it.
too bad.
Mhm.
You just got to
Mhm.
reattach it.
Nice.
And it's automatic, so he can show you how to use it. You don't need to have technical skill.
Absolutely. That's the knowledge I was really after with that tech talk. Totally.
So he will put it into another case for you. It's a bowling bag.
Bowling bag case.
There is
Love that.
something in my notes, by the way, Dave, about
Yeah.
how you open the case.
And I found a new way.
You did it. You absolutely
That
did.
was a brilliant series of events there, I will say. I love
I'm
that
good for
was
comic relief,
beautiful.
man.
That was beautiful. You gave me something perfect to play off of.
So, will the party follow up on the map?
All right.
2,000 volts.
You doing okay now, brother?
I'm feeling a little better, thank you. Look, we've got a problem, right? Those people were high tech and programmed early. You heard them say move in, which meant there's at least 2 or 3 other guys that we didn't see
Wait, what?
out there in the hills somewhere. So these guys are highly skilled, highly equipped, and coordinated. If they wanted us dead,
But they didn't chase us.
if they wanted us dead, we'd be dead.
Let us go.
So they saw that Ange got the thing. They want the thing. We've got the thing they want.
And as long
That's
as we
not
have
a
it,
good
we are
thing.
valuable to them.
As long as we have the thing, we are.
Did I leave? Can we have taken the case, the old case too? It's damaged.
It couldn't be closed.
Okay, it couldn't be closed.
It was shot to hell.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a second bowling bag?
No, my thought is like, what if we leave the shot to hell case somewhere in a different direction than when we're going? Just like, on the edge of town in the opposite direction or something.
Early.
Yeah.
Would you mind doing a bit of a recon discreetly around our current location and see if there's anyone giving us undue attention?
You know, I didn't see anyone promise, but that ain't a bad idea.
That's good.
I'll scamper and parkour and look around a bit and see what's around.
You're jumping around a little like Yoda, like you're jumping between things.
I love when he does that.
You see a dude sitting on the same street you're on, but at a little bit of a distance. I forget the name of it. It might be Cuban. There's a Florida style for open, unconstructed white linen jackets. Maybe it's Cuban. So there's a dude that's sitting, sipping a little cup of something. He is hairless, and he has what appears to be glass skin. So you can see his muscles, you can see some of the organ, you can see the blood, the fluids moving. He's not wearing the shirt. He's got slack and he has the jacket, so you can see the chest in his head. He looks like he's stationed to watch Packard.
Does he have a neck microphone radio?
No, but he has a small unit of some kind sitting on the little table next to him.
All right. Note him. Check and see if there's anyone else, and then make my way back.
Make a notice against a 12.
Notice is a 4. It's an 8. It is a 9, 8. That's a critical success, or not critical, exceptional success.
Remember the goblin dressed like the French Resistance? He's sitting in a porch area watching down a Packard. You see he's got the bandolier of grenades.
All right. Go ahead and make my way back inside.
Make a stealth check against an 11. This would have to be exceptional to completely escape notice.
It's not an exceptional, but it is a standard success. So 2 scores.
So you do pretty good, but you see the dude with the glass skin literally do this to you. So you've seen each other. Okay,
All right.
early scampers back over.
Yeah, there's at least two of them out there. Grenade boy and guy with a glass jaw and everything else.
Oh shit.
Right,
I'm gonna
Guy
try.
gets up and dusts off his suit and starts walking over.
Walking our way?
Yep.
Packard, you might want to get to a safe place.
He closes down the back.
Mm-hmm.
You remember, call me.
Yeah.
So he heads over and he's holding whatever the device is in his right hand. Hello. When he speaks,
Hey there,
there's a
friend.
vibration to his
Almost
voice
here.
that makes it almost metallic sounding.
Mhm.
They call me Jeebus.
Jeebus.
That's not the name
All right.
you gave me, but it's what they call me. And I assume your given name is not tremendous pain in my ass?
Let's go with that for now.
Good. We have a situation. I had a situation. I had a contractor that tried to run off with something valuable to make some money for himself. We were correcting that problem, and then you got involved.
Y'all were interrupting our dinner is what y'all were doing.
Someone didn't sit next to me bleeding. What am I supposed to do?
I mean, for next time, a really smart operator would put down their weapons, stand aside, and let what's going to happen happen. Anyway.
Yeah, but what was going to happen was the rockets coming in the ceiling.
Exactly. You kind of started with the rockets before
I might
any of that
be
would
able
happen.
to overlook the dead guy if we can come to an accord.
Which dead guy?
The one you blew holes in?
Oh, that dead guy.
Yeah. I mean, not to put too fine a point on it.
Again.
Well, they were both yours,
shoot
and like,
first.
you know.
I could buy the thing, but I bet you'd like to be cut in for more than just buying the thing.
Go on.
You could take Lucian's contract. Instead of working for himself, you could work for me.
What exactly was the contract specifically?
There's a safe, and inside the safe is something that my people need.
Your people.
My employees. I'm a middleman.
Who are you working for?
I mean, if you could afford that information, you wouldn't need anything that I could offer you.
Can't imagine what they'd need. Y'all got some really fancy toys.
It's true. I'm well funded. But you did survive the attack. You took out one of my well-trained, armed and armored men. One of my best, actually. So, taking the rest of you out would probably be expensive and leave me with less manpower to complete my mission.
Good question. Is there a reason that you can't have one of your men complete this contract? Is it they're as well trained and skilled as you say?
You ever play rock, paper, scissors, Spock, nuke bullshit?
Yeah, whatever they kept adding to it, yes.
Yeah. You took out my guy. He's the guy that I would have put in charge of this mission. Ergo, you are
the new guy.
Right? So assuming you were there because you were operators on a break and probably without a contract. Yeah, I can send, I mean, my boy there, and he points to the goblin. Giggling George there is great, but his main use is blowing things to Kingdom Come like that kitchen. You know, it's not,
Side note, did you
Yeah.
have to take out the chili kitchen? Seriously.
If you want me to bring in a crew to make some repairs, I can make that part of the contract.
See, now you're talking.
I know people. I like that place too. That's why I knew the layout.
I'm going to look to Jeb and Early. Just see, like, I just trying to silently just be like,
So to be clear,
Yeah.
you want us to take the thing
Mm-hmm.
to the place, open the box, get the thing,
Right.
give it to you.
Yes. And I will give it to the people that hired me.
And for this, you will not perform a few repairs. You will fucking rebuild the chili pit and pay us how much again?
I think Lucien was looking for 2,000. Bear in mind, he wanted that so much, and I was not going to pay him that much, that he broke ranks and got killed. So as you negotiate, bear in mind that the line between 1,000 and 2,000 is why he's dead now. So 1,000 plus the repairs, I think, is a not ridiculous offer.
If we don't take this, though, this is really bad time for you. I think you can do, I don't know, just
Give
a
me
little bit for our emotional
Give me a
damages.
barter against a 10, please. There's a mechanic for this.
I was say, and I have. God, I have to have something. I have
Jeb, are
so
you
many
also
things.
trained in barter?
Oh, I'm better. I can cheat.
I say I'm a cheat as well.
Yeah, I think Ange is our face. She's our mouthpiece.
This is so because you did some of the role playing. Dave, you can
Let's
roll
say
the
Jeb
D12
also.
and do the assist in.
Absolutely.
Say you helped me talk. You helped me do the talking.
I can do that.
You were
So yeah.
part of it.
So all right, my barter
I can play that like the straight man.
So
I'll be
what's
the
the barter
abbot to your
against?
Costello.
What's the barter against?
10.
10. Okay, so I need 6s or better.
Can add a 6 if you want it.
I will take a 6 because a 6 will make an exceptional success. So I had a full success, now I got an exception.
All right. Well, that means let me click this window.
I do it. I'm good at a couple things. This is one of them.
You can either have 1,500 at the repair, or 1,000 the repair, and you can keep the device, the safecracker. Your choice.
With my knowledge of this kind of thing, is it likely that this device could be sold for more than 500 volts? Potentially.
If you had a 8-ball, unsure,
It seems
right?
unclear. Yep, figured. Yep.
Because there's a chance if you found the right person, probably many times that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Most people are like, I need food more than I need whatever the hell that mechanical spider is.
And all you want, Jeebus, is the thing in the box, right?
Anything else is yours.
Safe.
There are files in a safe. It's the corpos kept.
Files.
I mean, there may be things. I'll be more specific. There are going to be anything labeled Toho Max. I need.
Does that ring any bells?
The nerd in me is having a stroke right now and trying not to laugh. I'm normal.
Dave, but unless your character has recall, I can't tell you.
No, I got it.
What if we took notes last time?
You can use the notes, but I'm not just going to tell you.
I know nothing. I'm just
Early looks to Jeb and makes eye contact.
I mean, the corporals sometimes keep guns in there, valuable things from the family. There might be things in there that you can trade. give yourself a little bonus. That's
Hmm.
fine. If it doesn't have Toho Max on it, I don't need it.
I think.
I think we
No.
can do more
Yeah.
good with the extra volts than we can the fancy doodad.
Hmm.
I can. He says the words "cut you a
But-
check," but
Hmm?
there aren't checks, and you know that just means deal done. It's like, yeah, I'll cut you a
Mm-hmm.
check.
But that sets
Jeb,
up for
hmm?
yeah, it's for everybody to talk about.
Mhm. I think we need to
Jeb,
just a moment. Go ahead, Jeb.
Jeb will nudge early and point to the look of crestfallen despair that has washed over Angie's face at the thought of losing this safecracker. It's like, come on.
Well, there could be more things in the area that it might open. It's supposed to be a fancy place.
Yeah.
Rich people tended to follow trends with their security.
That's true.
And once we can get into one place in this area, then there may be more places to explore.
I know that's intact enough that there is a room that has a safe to be broken into.
Right.
So that means it's not just rubble, and that might mean there's more things to be liberated. Yeah, the party could definitely take
Right.
2,000
I think.
and
I think.
give Angie the device as her third.
Mm-hmm. I can do that.
I like it.
I think in the long run, I think. Yeah.
I like the idea that she's just holding it.
It's like,
Yeah.
You're not taking my baby.
All right. Given the time, I'm going to do
Device.
another shift.
Yes, I think.
And you're going to be, it will be to the sign, which is similar to the sign outside the Twin Peaks Mall. It's like the Back to the Future sign, but it
Twin
says
Pine.
New Eden Execuplex. And it's got, like the Rotten World version of Back to the Future, people made a habit of shooting it and throwing things at it. So it's all full of holes and nonsense. I think when we see Ange again, she's wearing the Scavenger's long coat, but has cleaned it up a little bit. So it's now not just all filthy and it has the pockets. And you're also, and I know people like this in my life, there are people that wear things well.
Oh, yeah. I believe it is called engaging.
Yes. Yeah, well, yeah, you actually have a
Yes.
feat about that.
I have a literal feat that says my style is engaging. I dress well in the apocalypse. Why do you think I chose this great shirt?
And your character has it too. Yeah.
Yay.
Okay. All right. So you have arrived, and the map is very crude, and it basically says it's the building at the back on your left. Like you see, there's
Right,
the
it's
circle, and there's little blobs for buildings and an X. So it's that one back there.
Just a quick question. Will Packard loan us a camera?
What kind of camera?
Something that can take photos of documents.
He could give you a
Or a
small
scanner.
digital camera the size of like the iWatch, just the square box. Yeah.
Perfect.
It's got a fair amount of storage capacity in it. It's point and shoot. It gives you a little bit of a flicker light, so you don't need to worry about proper lighting. I think it was used for exactly this kind of thing.
Perfect. We'll get it back to you with a bonus.
Just have Ange drop it off.
I'll see what I can do, lad.
He's got a bad case of what I call boner brain.
Thinking with the wrong head.
There's a mutant where that's actually an advantage. All right, so you're going to make your way, and are you just going to walk down the street, or are you going to
no.
How are you going to get there?
Early parkour is how we go places like this.
Yeah, I'll probably try to skirt some fences and stuff and hit corners and wave them up and that sort of thing.
About halfway there, there is what looks like a kind of a metal garbage can with treads, but it's been broken and is sparking and steaming a little bit, smoking.
Is that
I'm gonna keep
sorry.
real careful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Like, there's
smell,
something up here.
Mm-hmm. I will
like
have.
burnt wiring and burning plastic.
Yeah.
And it's obviously not. It wasn't destroyed many years ago. It would have been broken within an hour or two, or it wouldn't still be sparking.
It's like a vehicle thing,
It's
or
like a security bot.
Mm.
And on closer examination, as we see the raccoon head forward, it actually has the logo of the complex, where you'd have a badge if you're a security guard.
This place is really untouched, or at least
What took it out?
You don't
I
know.
think someone got here ahead of us.
Early was ahead. You don't know yet. So
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. So once I see that, I'll back up and let them know.
You get a little closer, and you can do scouting and make sure. It looks like it was beaten, like maybe even with baseball bats. Like there's no fire or gunfire indication, but there's a lot of like blunt trauma dings. So if you didn't know better, it was people just bashing it to kingdom come with blunt objects.
That's unsettling.
Someone was using it for target practice, or well, not target practice, practice maybe.
Batting practice. Yes. All right, somebody's here ahead of us.
It
wasn't too long ago.
Notice check, and this can be assisted. So if both the main roller and the assistants have familiarity, you can do the assist thing.
We'll help early.
Yeah. Maybe against a 10.
Okay, that's not.
That means I need 6s.
No help here.
Me neither. You do not want my help.
All right.
Actively don't want my help.
Just a standard success then.
Or something. Standard success is still a success. You see what you're assuming is a dead body over there in the bushes.
I'll point. One down.
Circle around and approach cautiously.
It is a dead trog. So trogs are, the theory is goblins are evolved humans. They evolved to suit the apocalypse. Trogs are devolved. So they're damn near Neanderthals. This particular one is a little more ape-like. So if you are at all a Doom Patrol fan, they're a little like the older brother. They've got that big upper body. This one is wearing a black t-shirt, and over his face he's wearing this crude rubber mask of like a baby.
Getting a lot of baby faces around the wasteland these days. It's kind of put me on edge.
This is unsettling.
And, when you look at him,
very unsettling.
He looks like he's been hit with energy weapons. Like there are holes burnt in his clothes. Like he was probably killed by that security droid.
And he and his Trog brothers beat the crap out of it in the process.
Trogs are rarely able to use anything beyond thrown weapons. They very rarely even use crossbows and bows. They are very, for lack of a better word, they are Devo.
Early, do you have beast mastery? You know the ways of the wild, don't you?
I do have a creature catalog.
Then can you use that to help us navigate and avoid any Trog patrols while we make our way through?
Oh,
they're people.
Yep. They're kind of debatable. What's left of, Dallas. Yeah, they're people that have been nuked back to the Stone Age, almost literally.
They're just Neanderthals.
Let's just proceed with caution and under cover. If it takes a little longer, if we can avoid a Trog fight, I think that's the best.
You approach the mansion on the map, and you see parked out front is a van, painted on the side with kind of graffiti-style imagery, and it's recent, like it's been painted on, it's not all aged, it's not all fucked up, it's newish, is an image of a mime using a bullhorn.
Seems
Wow. Loud Mime Enterprises.
That just seems like the visual representation of I have no mouth, but I must scream.
Yeah. Harlan Ellison.
I didn't think any banks had survived.
Nice.
The front door to that building is open. It's been, in fact, it's a little open and it's not sitting quite right. You think it was forced open.
Yeah, but the question is the door to the car open or are the keys in it?
The door to the car was not open, but it can be opened. Their keys are not in it. However, the van is in decent shape. You think it would run. Like this,
Getaway
somebody
vehicle.
drove here and got out.
So if we're going to steal their ride, is our getaway vehicle. If we can manage it.
So unfortunately, I don't think anyone has the tech skill to hotwire.
No.
And there's also a new upgrade to NUkED called Drive Hard, which is an expansion that has the driver archetype and all kinds of rules for vehicular mayhem coming soon.
Ooh! Mad Max, we're coming for you.
Hills.
There's the
We'll just have to bug the guy with the keys.
I think there's a thing called Hotwire,
Mhm.
but obviously you don't have that. You can get around it
Nah.
with a bodge test, which is a bodge or even a hack, but you don't have those skills.
No. I could get into the car, but that's all.
Right. All right.
Don't
So
forget his keys.
at this point, I'm going to need a notice check, and you can assist again because the group can compare notes in this case.
All right.
Alright. Number one. What?
Jesus.
I can't. I noticed shit. Wow. I could. That's the second one I've gotten on a notice check.
Dear Lord.
Jed, you're rubbing off on me.
Hey now.
Yeah.
It's not my fault.
What are we rolling against?
This is going to be against a 9.
A 9?
You're on your own, bud.
So sorry.
He is a raccoon.
Actually,
Did
no.
anybody get a 5? Did anybody give a 5 they can give me?
Actually, you know what? I have the skill lucky. I can use it twice during a session.
I've got a success.
You
I've
got
got a
it?
success.
Okay, then I will not in that
give you
case.
that exceptional will give you more information.
Okay.
So do you want to go for the exceptional and use the thing or not?
I think I'll save it. If we already have a success, I think. If it was a failure, then maybe.
You hear racket coming from inside. And it's echoing like the way it would from and it sounds like a collegiate kegger a little bit. Like it is a brouhaha.
Is this the house that we're supposed to? We think it sounds. This is the house we need to get into. Or is it not?
Yep.
Okay.
Well,
Perfect.
the Trogs didn't drive here.
Definitely.
No.
Well, what is the odds that when we need to, rob the place, they happen to be having a kicker? What are the fucking odds?
I wonder if they went in and the Trogs heard them. The Trogs went in and they're having fun in there right now.
Well, in that case, they'll be distracted and we can get to the safe easier.
Is there another way in other than the front
It's
door?
a proper house.
Yeah.
It's a pretty
It's a house.
secure house, but there's definitely at least a front and a back door. There would also be a attached garage, and those are almost always have an interior garage door.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a nicer place, so all those doors would probably be pretty secure. You do have a lock picker with you, so she can get most things. If it's high tech enough, though, that it has an electronic element, she can't do that. However, the front door is obviously foobarred.
Mm-hmm. Let's say when we get to the tech, that's what the boot is for.
Yes.
Do
you want to
but I guess
like a lock pick or something on the side of the booth, tank girl style?
Probably. Absolutely.
Hack. Just.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to do? How do you approach?
Back door.
Let's
What do you say?
see if either of the doors have just a mechanical lock.
Okay, so you avoid the front door that's open because reasons. Go around the back. Are you gonna stealth up? And does the whole group stealth, or does just one of you stealth?
Do a quick sweep. Any cameras, any monitoring devices?
Any
Yes.
power?
Yes.
Any
There-
power? Yeah,
there
good
are-
question.
There's no power. There were several cameras. That's pretty common in neighborhoods like this. There are no telltale red lights. Those are stupid anyway, but there's nothing indicating. They're also not moving. So if they were panning cameras, they're not panning. Your guess is they're not on, even if they did work.
I think it's safe to assume that somebody might be watching out. So let's move stealthily.
All right.
So what you're going to do is take
Yeah.
your time, which is another thing you can do to add to your chances. When you take your time, you're going to roll 4d12. Use the best 3. It's a little like D&D advantage. And you're going to do that to give me a stealth check against a 9.
For each of us?
Against nine.
Unfortunately, you all have to do it if you're all approaching. All I'm worried about is a failure. Even partial is fine.
Okay.
As long as nobody fails, you're okay. I'm looking at Dave for no good reason.
Hey, I can take the top 3, right?
Yes.
So I can ignore this one
Mhm.
then,
Ignore-
correct?
Yes, you can ignore that.
Okay.
Yeah, totally.
Standard success.
Sweet. So you're all good?
I got a
Critical.
partial success. Partial.
Partial's fine. Just no.
I got a
failure.
critical success.
Of course you did, because you're early and you move. You're silent.
It's like
You're
the,
silent.
He's like the badger. Oh wow, obscure old '80s comic book reference for 20. All right, cool. You are now right up to the door. I'm gonna need Sam to give me that D12. High would be great for you.
Wonderful for us. All of us have rolled a 1 on a fate check this time.
It's got an integrated thumb lock.
Of course it does. Well, all right. You know when you're ready to enter.
Early points to
it
the
up,
window next to
move
the
it
door.
I like the,
Really,
the
what?
idea the camera would swing over and just see you pointing. Yeah, the window looks pretty solid. Like if
Ah.
the place is meant to be this secure, it's probably security glass. It's not broken, so that's probably as much trouble as the door. Sadly,
Mhm.
now the main problem is it will be alarmed. But if there's no power, that doesn't matter.
Mhm. Again, I have a steel-toed boot. We can use either
Take it
window
down,
or door.
Sneak around to the garage or going through the front. Or-
Garage might be an option if we can lift because garage door we can just lift, and less likely to be a fancy lock in there. Maybe. I don't want to jinx it because.
Okay, one more stealth. Do that
Sure.
4 die thing for the extra time. And you're looking at a 10 here, though,
Okay.
because you've been farting around close to the building for a while.
Indeed, we have 7. That is so much better than last time. Full success.
Almost is 3.
No success at all.
Oh.
I,
Not even
Standard
partial.
success.
I
Nothing.
like
Hmm?
that we've talked about this. Dave and I are servants of the story. So I like, even this way, you're making sure to serve the narrative.
Always.
So
A lovely sacrifice.
the 3 protagonists come around the corner, sneak. All of this stuff, the sneaky stuff, Early's pulling off with a plum. So we see him being super stealthy in the background. And is doing okay. I think, Jeb, this is just not your scene at all. You come around the corner, and there is a trog. He lifts up his bougie boy mask to about his nose. He's got a big scruff of beard, and he's eating someone's forearm. So he's chewing on a human forearm. What do you do?
This is Jeb.
Yep.
Draw pistols.
Okay.
Do not shoot, but draw pistols.
He looks puzzled, does not fully register what the pistols are. His response is to pause his eating and go, Early?
He goes, shh.
So what you didn't notice when you were rolling that perception roll earlier is the smell of cooking people.
Hmm.
And what do?
I need to stay real fucking hidden.
So you just step back like Homer?
It's either that. I'm debating between that or boot to the head.
Well, you could do it. The mechanics would be you'd use the simple action to engage, and then you could martial art him with your boot.
But also, he's eating my people, and I think I need to just. I'm just gonna look at you and be like,
So Anne just kind of got back around the corner.
it's like I was like, if I sneak in and get out, then we can all run. That's my new plan.
So we are now in round one. Round one is narratively based. I think the first thing that happens is the Trog, who is the inciting action, throws the human forearm at the raccoon. His reaction after letting it ground is to go, ugh. You got a good defense, right?
We'll see. I'm looking for a defense. Yeah, I've got a defense of 11.
I hit you, though. I got a full success. All right. So
Gross.
I got to figure out the damage caused by a hurled human limb. I'm going to say this. What's your defense against B?
1.
I only gave 2d6's damage, and only because it was a strong Trog throwing it. Despite that shitty damage, I managed to score 8 hits on you. Now, bear in mind, anything from that last battle was a couple of days ago, so that's gone. So
Okay, that's what I was going to ask.
So that's going to be 8 hits and 1 wound. Yeah, you have been assaulted with a forearm. I think Jeb,
Disembodied.
narratively speaking, you're holding guns. Do you wish to respond?
I kind of need to. It's like I look at Early, he's got a submachine gun,
Yeah.
got Ange
Boots and
gun. It's guns. So it's guns. So yes, he shoots.
Defense is 9. Trog boy ain't all that defensive.
That's not going to go well for him.
Did you speak too soon?
So when you roll an 11
Yeah.
and a 2 and a 1, what does that mean, Mike?
Still partial.
Okay, it's a partial hit.
You avoided failure with
The
one
ones
success.
only matter if you get no successes.
Okay.
No scores. And you did get a score, so you're good.
Okay.
So
Partial success.
And he has 0 firearms armor.
Okay.
Nothing.
That's a comfort.
He is a
Really hope the
Trog
party
in a
inside is
t-shirt.
loud. Really hope the party inside is.
It's like Cat in the Hat. Trog in a t-shirt.
16.
Okay. He goes down. So the back and forth there is I throw a forearm and you drop him.
Well done.
We are now not in combat. That happened.
Hide.
I
Everybody hide now.
Ange seems to have the idea. Yes.
Were we close to the garage? Can we try to duck into
Can
it?
we like
So you would need to try to quickly shoulder open the pull-up door. If you could do that, you can slip into the garage.
well, all 3 of us. Come on.
Yep.
This is
1, 2, 3.
You would need to be able. Does anybody have proficiency in strength?
I have 2 proficiency.
So all you need is 1 to be able to do the help action.
Okay.
So does anyone else have the proficiency? If you don't, you can't help.
I don't, but can I argue for a reduced difficulty? Because all I got to do is get me underneath it so I can pop it from the inside.
Yes. Partial
Okay.
will be enough in this case.
Okay.
Then Early can squeeze in.
I didn't think I'd be the strong in this party.
Yeah, you are. You're the beast.
And part of it is the pre-gens. You are also everyone's a little sickly. You know. You're
I'm healthy, man. The fuck?
Yeah.
Like not my real life. Woohoo!
Difficulty is 9 on that strength test.
All right, so that means a 5 for me. And I got a full success.
So pop Up it goes, in you go. So you want to immediately pull it down,
Yes.
Yeah.
and then okay.
And Jim will actually like pop a stare over at Anne, just like, the fuck?
There is no car in here. All of the tools and other stuff that might have been in here was someone broke into some version of this a long time ago and has taken pretty much everything out. There's an inner door, so there's a way to get into the house through here. I need a D12 fate roll from Angie. Let's see if that one has a fully mechanical or if it's partially electronic.
What haven't I rolled yet? What die haven't I rolled yet? Oh. Come on, just not a 1. Not a 1. 9!
It is entirely mechanical. Lockpicking would work.
Yes!
Excellent.
I don't even have to roll for it.
So, do you want to do that? Or are you going to wait? What are you going to do?
Listen? If I say early.
You hear through the fairly thin door of the garage, this conversation goes like this. Like that.
They're probably not. The Trog is not Cudge, right?
No.
No.
In fact, the goblins would beat you for that.
I
Because
know, yeah. That's why I asked it out of character.
Cudge is a pretend language that the goblins' Green First Supremacy movement came up with to be their official species language, which they stole from Esperanto, Spanish, and Japanese.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's actually some dialogue in Cudge in the first NUkED book, which will be available soon.
I want to see if I can tell like if they're close to the door or if they're moving past it, because
They are.
I'd like to know if they like.
They're clearly searching the immediate area for whatever did this. The grunts are Trog being alarmed.
Like I'm listening for when it gets close, maybe the handle jiggles or something and then moves away. So I think they'll wait till I don't think they'll try to open the locked door.
They don't seem to have any interest in the garage. So here's the thing you don't need creature catalog to know. Trogs are not bright. So they saw a shot dude out front that was eating a snacky snack, and they're looking for dude what shot guy. The idea of doubling back would never occur to them. That's like much higher level thinking than they're capable of.
Guy dead outside must be outside.
I mean, give me a D12 GME.
The tip.
You think there's a good chance they have left the house?
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Okay.
So out comes your lockpick again.
Mm-hmm. Out of the hair. Yep.
Pop, no trouble, and you very carefully open the door. They have broken some furniture, and in the middle there was a conversation pit in the living room. They have built a fire, and they were cooking people. There was a team. There were 3 of them. Their stuff is in a pile because they were stripped naked for cooking.
Probably Lucian's team.
That seems consistent with what you know, unless there was another competing team.
Let's do better, shall we?
Perfect. I love that as a scene, walking by with the bodies in the background.
Normally I would try to loot them, but no.
Maybe on the way out.
No, the smell of human flesh cooking has turned me all off of looting.
Fair. There is a back office which has been mostly stripped. In the back of that back office was where you would have had like the local computer hub and supplies. All that has been stripped. However, we're probably hidden before things got pulled out. There is obviously what you're looking for. And there's evidence that people tried to get in. Like there are marks, people tried to go out with crowbars, there's some scorch marks, So it's, serious enough that without something like what you've got, or like a really powerful reciprocating saw or something, you weren't going to get in.
Well, before they come back, we're going to take out my lovely spider baby out of the bowling bag.
And I'm going to take back reciprocating saw because that is absolutely the wrong tool. And in case Chad is going to make fun of me because I should know better, because the blades would break immediately, you'd want a jackhammer. All right, because those are usually sheathed.
Sorry, Jeb, were you to say something?
Yeah.
All right. Early, on lookout, take high ground,
Okay.
keep an eye out, let us know if trogs come along.
Boy, early would be so much fun to draw because everything seems like it's an action pose.
Well, because he's got to keep moving. He's got the zoomies.
Oh, that's right. He's got the zoomies. Yeah, it's one of his mutations. He's got to keep moving. Actually, my youngest had the zoomies when she was young. All right, so you regularly just boom, boom, you're up there. Boom, you're over there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Pacing or make a Sergio.
D12 from early. And you're moving fast, right? You're on the hump now.
Yeah.
Okay.
6. So nice in the middle of the road.
Well, that means they don't turn back in the short time you've been in here, right? So they're probably not going to be gone terribly long because, again, trogs are not particularly bright and there's food here. However, all right, Ange. So you're going to need to use, there is a rule in NUkED to default to a skill that you don't have or a thing that doesn't exist. In this case, I'm going to use that as a replacement for the tech skills you don't have because it's impossible to make a tech roll if you don't have the skill, which is why the X is there. But because you were told to use this device, you're going to be able to sub in that default 4.
Okay.
So this thing is a 12. So you can try it. So it's 4. You're looking for 8s.
Looking for 8s. Okay.
There's no ability to get assistance here. It's just one person and the spider.
All right. Spider and friends. I completely failed, but I saved all of my luckies.
Aha!
I'm a lucky bitch. I have 2 of these. So I'm going to use one. Now, let's see. Okay.
Lucky bitch feels like a good t-shirt.
Yeah, lucky bitch. Yeah. That's an exceptional success. It was really close to a crit. I had a 10 and an 11 and an 8. Exceptional success.
It seems like it's not going to work, and you like thump it, and it makes a grinding noise, and there's a beep, and the door pops open.
It worked. I'm getting into it as quick as possible.
There is a gun with a trigger lock. There's a small box of cartridges for that gun. So this is a pre-fall, properly machined, very nice pistol. There's ammunition for it in there. There is.
I'm using my scavenger pockets.
It in. There's one of those accordion files with the loop-de-loop closure, and that's got like, deeds, life insurance, like it's medical records, that kind of like household nonsense. So that goes in the bag. There is a nearly complete set of quarters, Centennial quarters. It's missing Arkansas.
It's hilarious because I just emptied out my old quarter mat. That is hilarious.
And there is a banker's box, and on the banker's box is a rubber stamp impression, and it says Toho Max, and written under it in the little box those boxes have, it says Project Kickstart.
Project Kickstart.
Locked?
I will check the lock on the banker's box.
It's not locked, it's banker's box.
All right. Because it's just a cardboard banker's. Yeah, it's just
full of papers. It's literally like about a research project. If you're going
okay, we're going to get this out of here and get it later.
So you're gonna throw things in bags, pick up the box, and go. Okay, I'm gonna wait the deck.
Seems to be.
I'm gonna have Dave roll this last karma roll. Let's see if you
Come
can
on,
clear
Dave.
the karmic
Come on.
chamber.
Come on.
Do I serve the story or the party? Let's find out.
Either way, it's gonna be fun.
It's good to be obsessed.
6, right in the middle of the frickin' road.
6 is enough. If you had succumbed to searching and gotten greedy, it would have slowed you down. And that might not have been good enough. But because you were like, do the thing and leave, I think 6 is fine. So you're able
They're
to
cooking
go.
people. We need to get the fuck out.
Yeah, even though and under other circumstances it may have felt better, different. In this case, the 3 of you are leaving the garage as Devo is returning. Yeah, and just
Shame I couldn't check for the keys.
Yeah. Well, we can always come back later once they're gone.
Give me a quick search test against a 10.
We're keeping an eye out, so you would have time. Theoretically, maybe.
Well, on your way out, you're passing the pile of shit taken off the bodies.
All right.
And Jimmy didn't think to say something, so.
I'm looking for search.
It should be under your perception skills. Or am I?
There we go.
It's perception.
No, you're right. You're right. That is a standard 6. Oh, no, wait, that's a 7. That's a 3 scores.
Oh, okay. So that's exceptional. So you know, look right pants pocket first, right? So you would look for the 3 pairs of pants and immediately like pat down looking for a lump. So I think that's kind of a fast search. And
Yes, check.
Got lucky in the first pair. You feel keys.
Jingle, jingle, jingle.
Jingle, jingle.
Grab them.
Fuck yeah, get away.
So Sam, what's the keychain? Do you think?
The keychain is probably going to be what was the art on the it was graffiti.
It was the mime with the megaphone.
Mime with the megaphone. I think that the key fob is like a little metal like trumpet. I think it's a little like brass trumpet on the key ring.
Who's the company that does? Well, Fred does it, but there's a company that does gag gifts.
Spencer's?
No.
Johnson Smith?
But I think they have.
Yeah, no, I know the one you're talking about. Yeah.
I think they have little megaphones.
Yeah.
They probably have that standard chip with that lousy beep beep.
It's
exactly that's exactly what it is.
All right, so you pull that out, you hold up the megaphone, you go out, and you see the Trogs are coming back. So you want to go right to the van and get the hell out. All right.
Lockpick.
Go into the Mega Mime band.
Mega Mime.
Does Early have drive?
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 No.
None of us are gonna have drive.
Does anyone have drive?
I'm literate, but I can't drive.
Is that a skill or a feature?
It's athletics.
Yep.
Oh, it's athletics.
Oh, it's a thing. Oh,
And
yes, I do have drive.
and
I
everybody
do.
has it. Like, who's got the best number?
Yeah. I'm not trained, but I got a 2.
Ange has got it. I've got 2.
2,
3.
2.
No, 2.
Yeah, I got 3.
All right. Well, Ange is the best driver, but Early. So do you just does Ange get in and drive?
I can probably reach the pedals easier. I'm sorry, but I'm sorry.
So in my mind, you're going
Just to
around.
be
Early's about
like
to get in, and
Early like
pedals. Wow.
We're like the only tosses are the tosses are the keys. Yeah.
Fine.
we can get some extenders so you can drive next time. I promise. We'll get some like pedal extenders.
You know, Jim, Toho was at the last place too.
I remember. Well,
days-
that's why we got the camera.
2 days later, you are actually relaxing. The deal is done. You've been paid. You've delivered the goods, and you're examining on a data pad the pictures that you took. And you probably didn't have time to do everything, but you got everything that looked important. You did the spy camera thing, and you don't have tremendous knowledge in this area, but you've got. It may be that Ange might have to at some point sleep with Packard, but
he's not unattractive. He's not.
We know.
In the wasteland, he's not that bad looking.
We know a guy in Turnip who can interpret this stuff like the wind.
True.
So there's no need to sell your body for science. We know a guy. We just go to Turnip, we'll get it
Just
done.
personally, to be clear, because this is potentially problematic, so I'm speaking personally to chat here. I do kind of get some things with Sam and know a little bit more about that character's background. So it would not be because, yes, feeling like you owe someone sex is ridiculous. Don't do that.
No.
We're not going to
Oh,
role
no,
play that
never.
shit because fuck that shit. It's that Ange might be maybe even willing and curious to string him along.
It's just always like, I mean, we've talked this much. We've essentially gone out on a date. I mean, pretty curious.
Just want to be very clear there, because that was
absolutely.
It was almost an uh-oh moment, and please don't cancel me.
I'm
Santa, for crap's sake.
This would not be the first character that I've played that has been of this style. So.
All right. So you are able to use his advice and your friend in Turnip, and it looks like Project Kickstart is about kickstarting young people by programming them in learning. It's the whole idea of almost like in the Matrix, where it's like, now I can fly a helicopter. It's the idea of instead of school, you could give someone
download.
Yeah, you could give them knowledge of French, or you could give them basic engineering, and it's
in a dollhouse.
Exactly, and this is what Project Kickstart was about.
The name Ray Ritchie doesn't come up in the files at all, does it?
I'm not giving you that information yet because it would take a while to go through all of that to figure it out. And there certainly is I will give you this.
Like in the personal like tax form thing.
I think the camera would come back and we'd see it on a form, so the person watching this as a TV show would go, like the meme of DiCaprio pointing at the thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, Early doesn't know it at this point, but yes. And it would be on the page labeled subjects. All right. Thanks for playing.
The chili pit is rebuilt?
And the chili pit is not only rebuilt, they have extended out the kitchen, and they've put a second raised roof with slats on it. They put like that siding that ironically would deflect rocket launchers.
I was going to say, is it ballistic armor?
We built it better, stronger.
What? Was the pod tipped or was it intact still?
It was intact. They had enough respect for that chili that the glass man that Jeebus left it alone. All right. And so thanks to Dave and Jimmy, and welcome to Sam. And I hope any of y'all that were watching had a good time. And we do this every Monday. We got this. I've got it booked out through September, and I'm about to work on October. In October, I have a couple of my voice actor buddies are going to be joining us. So we are gradually, you've seen most of the cast core. It's going to be different combinations of those characters. So if there's characters you like some of these folks. Like you'll probably see the raccoon again. You'll probably see the incredibly unlucky half-drunken Padre again. All right, so I'm going to say goodnight. Let's go ahead and throw that up.
Thanks, everybody.
Cheers, y'all.
And I'm going to stop streaming. Good night.